Hey, so one of the things I get asked very often is what is the easiest SBA loan to get approved for? And I'm going to walk through the different types of SBA loans that are available and really give you some background on kind of the differences and then which one I think is the easiest to get approved for based on my experience as one of these types of SBA lenders for over a decade. So let me walk you through the SBA website here. So I'm on the SBA.gov website and looking at their loans page, and they kind of have three primary loan programs. It's the SBA 7A loan, the 504 loan, and the microloan. Now, 7A is typically used for just general business operations. It could be used for an acquisition, it could be used for a startup, or just an existing business that needs to expand or might need a line of credit. They can be structured as a line of credit. This is the most utilized SBA loan program. The 504 loan program is specifically for real estate and equipment loans. And so these have longer terms and fixed rate financing. So they can be a really good deal if you're looking at owner-occupied real estate for your business. And then the last loan category here is a microloan. And a microloan is a loan of up to $50,000. The 504 and the 7A loan program have much higher limits. The 7A program, for example, is at a 5.5 million loan limit. Now, the difference between 7A and 504 loans and microloans is that 7A and 504 are both SBA or government guaranteed loans, meaning that the bank that's actually lending you the money, if you aren't able to pay them back, the SBA is going to cover a portion of the loan that you owe them. So they're going to make the bank whole on the guaranteed portion, which is typically between 75 and 85%, depending on the specific program used. Now, with that SBA guarantee comes more scrutiny. So the bank is going to want to do more scrutiny or going to be required to really scrutinize that loan application because the taxpayer is on the hook ultimately to pay for that loan if you can't. Now, that makes it a little bit harder to get approved for, right? A microloan is different. So micro lenders are actually nonprofit organizations. They're not banks, they're nonprofits. And I was the executive director for 10 years at a nonprofit SBA microlender. During my time there, we made over 1,000 SBA microloans, and so have a lot of experience in this. And the way that this differs is that the microlender actually borrows the money from the SBA directly and then re-lends that out to the business owner. There's no guarantee. So if the borrower doesn't pay the SBA microlender back, that microlender is just on the hook. They're going to have to eat that loss. Now, the benefit is they get to borrow money from the SBA at a low interest rate and charge a spread, so they can make some money on the difference between what they charge the business owner and what they get charged by SBA. But they are taking that risk. Since there is no SBA government guarantee on those loans, what that means is that the SBA microlender and their staff, maybe their loan committee, they have the authority to go ahead and just make loan decisions based on their standard operating procedures and their policies, but they can make loan decisions without having to run it through the SBA for approval as well. So there's just less paperwork, less red tape, less due diligence there. They are also much smaller loans, so it makes sense to have less red tape on a $50,000 loan versus a $5.5 million loan, right? So that's the idea here. Microloans are going to be the easiest SBA loan you can get approved for. Now, where to find an SBA microlender? I've got this tab pulled up, so you'll just want to Google SBA microlender list, and then you can just filter by your state. So if you're in Florida, filter that, and it's going to show you here are the SBA microlenders that lend in the state of Florida. And these are going to be nonprofit organizations that lend in that area. Now, if you are thinking about applying for an SBA microloan or any other SBA loan, you may want to know what exactly is going to be involved in that process, we've put together a free SBA loan checklist. I'm going to put a link to that SBA loan checklist in the description of the video below. We'll also point out a video after this video ends. You should see another video recommended that's our SBA checklist video that will walk you through what are the key things that are going to be required of you so you can be prepared when you go and talk to a lender. And one of those things is going to be financial projections, most likely, and that is what we do here at ProjectionHub. So a little plug for ProjectionHub. We help people create financial projections for potential investors and lenders and do a whole lot of work with clients that are looking for an SBA loan and helping them put together their projections. So if you need any help with that, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at support@projectionhub.com or check out our website at projectionhub.com. We'd love to help. Thanks.